Alright guys, since Mad Max Fury Road is coming out soon, I decided to take a break from the MCU movie reviews, and now I'm going to start out with my Mad Max movie review trilogy with, of course, the original Mad Max. Mad Max is a 1979 dystopian Australian film directed by George Miller, and it stars Mel Gibson as, of course, the title character, who is white, and baby is killed by the biker boys, and then he gets revenge on them by killing each one of them. I had a great time watching the original Mad Max, and of course, you could tell if you see this movie in 1979, you could obviously tell this opened doors for a franchise. I mean, I really enjoyed this movie. I dug the crap out of it. I really do love the setting of the dystopian future. It looks grimy, gritty, and brooding, and gloomy, and you can definitely tell that something like this might happen in the future. And Terminator had the same setting, and obviously Terminator came out after this movie. But I love the setting of this movie. It actually feels like you're there. Mel Gibson as Mad Max. It's just excellent choice. And actually, this movie actually put him on the map, because after this, he was the Lethal Weapon movies, and Braveheart, and so on and so on. And this movie actually made him famous. If you actually think about it, this movie actually made Mel Gibson an A-list star. Some people say, oh, Braveheart or Lethal Weapon, but really, this movie would have made him put him on top. If you think about it. Just think about it. I have a problem with this movie. Number one, my main problem with the movie is it takes an hour to get to the plot. I don't know if that's really a nitpick or a con. I know it saves room for the character development, see why you get to care about Mad Max, his family, but it's kind of a problem for me because I'm like, okay, when is revenge thing gonna start? When is it gonna start? I mean, and then when it finally started, I'm like, it gets to an hour to the movie, and then we had to, like, the last 20 minutes to still he kill the other biker people. And then that's when I said, this movie is an hour to 30 minutes, and it took an hour to get to that point. That's the 70s for you. I'm sorry, am I the only one that just found Toad Cutter so uninteresting and so annoying? I mean, his performance in the movie is so over the top, so corny, so overplayed that we've seen sometimes these villains all the time in movies, like the over-the-top, goofy villains with the big expression, the big eye, the big mouth, and always loud. I mean, it's always rude to his teammates. I mean, stuff like this just really gets on my nerve in movies, but really, I don't really mind him that much. His personality just got on my nerve, and really got on my nerve. You can definitely tell this movie is low budget, just how they edit the scenes, and just how it's made, just how it looks. And some of the effects in this movie kind of looks outdated. And to be honest, some of the effects in this movie is kind of laughable, just like the scene where the biker boys run over Max's arm. That kind of looks fake and laughable. Because I know it's 1979, it was made in Australia, but really, they could have done better than that. Alien came out the same year, and that movie had way better effects. But overall, this is an enjoyable movie. I thought the setting of the dystopian future was spot on. Mel Gibson was well casted. I don't really like the villain that much. And the hour until we get to the actual point of the movie was just like, okay, we waited this hour just for character development, which was good. Like I said, I don't think that was really a con. But overall, this is a really good movie. Really good. And it opened doors to the franchise which we have now. The Mad Max quadrilogy. It was a trilogy, but it's now a quadrilogy. My grade for Mad Max will be a B+. Also, before I go, I would like to thank Movie Pilot for sending me in Dragon Ball Z Season 3 on Blu-ray. I mean, this is one of my favorite sagas, the Frieza saga. It's awesome. I'm glad Movie Pilot for sending me in this in. It's very kind of you, very generous, and it's such an honor. I wish you could people do more Blu-ray offers that you could send me. That'll be so nice. And as always, guys, what do you think of Mad Max in the comment section down below? I will come back with my review of Marvel's The Avengers, and boy, that movie's awesome. And of course, if you're new to my channel, if you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.